Louisiana beer reviews. We have Abita's Fluffer Nutter, introduced for 2023 limited edition. Fluffer Nutter has pale malt, wheat, and oats, so a multi-grain beer. Willamette hops. I guess they're trying to play off of like Nutter butter. Those cookies. White stout. You know how they have a white stout from Dragon's Milk. White stout, 8% alcohol by volume. Oh, sorry, 15 bitterness units. I forgot to check that. Had the website up, thankfully. Malt beverage with natural flavors. So it's another FMB, flavored malt beverage. But this is a higher grade than, like, say, Mike's Harder or Smirnoff Ice Smash or Seagram's Escape Spike, stuff like that at 8%. But those are good. They're just not at the craft beer level. Brewed and bottled by Abita Brewing Company, Abita Springs, Louisiana. Brewed with milk, sugar, vanilla, and peanut flavor, this sweet golden ale boasts a creamy mouthfeel layered with flavors of toasted malt and notes of marshmallow and peanut butter. Independent craft brewer. Okay, $12.99 a 6-pack. I just bought 2 singles, one for this and maybe one for another hangout thing, you know, examination. But it was $2.29 for the bottles each, plus tax. And this is the first video review for this product in the world. Let's check it out. It's going to be a fall seasonal. Don't see a date, guys, but there's probably a date somewhere on this bottle in black ink on brown where you can't see it. It won't matter, 8%. I bought it fresh, but it would be nice to have it more prominently displayed. So they don't call it a golden ale because then people don't want to buy it. If it's not called a stout or an IPA, people pass it over. You know how it works these days. Sadly. That is very golden. That does not look like a white stout. Now it has, now with the lights shining through it, it's just like yellow fizzy stuff, but as the light shining at it, you know it's golden. Okay. Medium off-white head and a stout, huh? Okay. Sure. But I mean, Dragon's Milk White Stout doesn't seem like a stout to me, like stouts that I know of, or as I understand them, although it's very good, most excellent, really. Okay, it smells a little bit like peanuts. Mostly it smells like a golden ale. Getting confused myself. Golden ale, you know, different grains blended together, of course fermented, turned into beer, but blended together with Willamette hops. And Abita uses Willamette hops quite a bit. I guess the price is right for them, and they find that it's a hop variety that's amenable to many types of beer. I mean, that's what I would assume. All right, it smells nice. Not anything like astounding in the aroma, just sort of regular. But let's go to taste. Cheers. Try to adjust that angle a little bit. Peanut flavor. A little bit of that, like circus peanuts. You know, the kind with the red skin, or people call them Spanish peanuts. Tastes like that. And maybe that's what they use. Just crush them all up, make like a puree, a paste, butter, as we call it, peanut butter. But unsalted peanut butter. I don't taste any salt. Could be there, but it seemed like it would. I guess they wouldn't have to say it, but maybe they would. There's no reference to salt anywhere on this, so I'm just going to assume it doesn't have it. Doesn't taste like it does. if you ever want to taste something pretty grim, taste the unsalted peanut butter. Whoa. Yeah, there's a date, guys, but it's at the bottom, and it's going to be unreadable, I'm sure. I'm probably just wiping the condensation off, just obliterated it. So you may as well say it doesn't have a date. But like I say, strong ale, 8%, it's going to have some shelf life on it. If it was a 4% light lager, yeah, well, I'd be nervous. And you'd notice it because it would taste stale. Those light lagers do not hold up. Not even the medium, the premium lagers, they don't hold together. 4.5 to 5. They need to be fresh. That's the way I see it. The body's not heavy. It's low medium. Strange that it would be on the lighter side. Finish is mostly dry. Sweetness, 3 out of 5 sugar cubes, I would guess. Bitterness, 15 IBUs. Yeah. 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. Bitterness isn't coming through. If you're looking for a bitter beer, you say, I need a hoppy bitter beer. I need some real strong hop action. You don't want to try this. It's not going to appeal to you. Super flavorful with peanut. No, it's mildly peanutted. So if you want a real strong peanut flavor and jelly, peanut and strawberry jam beer, when they come out with the PB and jams, and that comes out from time to time, usually I think in the late spring, sometime in the spring, depends what store you're at, you'll see it. It seems like they ship it out different times in the spring, but if you see, and that's 8%, so that's going to hold up too. PB and jams, it's going to taste like peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and strawberry jam, really, more than jelly. That's a good one too. They came out with the chocolate dough bearish cake. They usually do that in the winter time, which tastes like a chocolate dough bearish cake. 8%. They usually run theirs about 8%. Now they have made specialties in the past. Don't see those anymore. That oyster stout, I believe that was like 10%. The bourbon barrel aged stout was like 10. But I guess there wasn't money in those because they disappeared from the shelves. They used to be in the bombers, and we don't see them anymore. Now we just get of course, the regular Abita beers all the time, and then we get these specialties, which seem to come out every 3 months, about 4 times a year, quarterly. Get your winter, then your spring, then your summer, then your fall. And then they have their seasonals, which are different, like the pecan ale. It just comes out every fall. It's like their fall beer. They don't do the Oktoberfest anymore. Their fall fest. Then you get your strawberry lager coming out from most of the year, off and on. Andy Gator, strawberry beer with Andy Gator, high gravity malt liquor, or Helles Bock. You'll see that off and on. Yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, they're similar to Shiner. They don't go extravagant with the flavors. They don't want to chase people off. They rather do mass appeal beers. And that's not really a fault. That's just just their approach. Okay. And they're the biggest craft beer company in Louisiana, and they're the oldest craft beer company in Louisiana, and they're doing that. It seems to work for them, just like it's working for Shiner, coming from Texas. So hey, whatever suits you, do it. Founders is sort of becoming like that now. They started kind of veering away from the very super intense beers, and they just more or less followed a model I just explained. And I bought the new edition of the Founders. I think it's like French toast, and Abita did a French toast stout. So yeah, you know how sometimes you say, I just want to drink a beer that tastes like French toast. Well, of course you don't say that, but we know Americans have a sweet tooth, and they're appealing to that. So, Les Bon Ton Relais, I'm going to go 93 out of 100. It is most excellent, but it's mild, so it can't go higher than that. It just can't. It's well put together. It's pleasant. There's no off flavors or aromas like Abita is. This is how they always are. And just a mainstream thing. So, like I said, Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais, most excellent beer from Abita. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Abita Springs, Louisiana, and take a brewery tour. It's a very interesting and enjoyable tour. Thank you very much.